We landed in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and as soon as we stepped off the plane, we were greeted by some local musicians playing traditional music. It was a really cool way to start our trip. We hopped into a taxi and it was about a 40-minute ride from the airport to our hotel, Lifestyle Tropical Beach. This was our room. We got it a bit messy already, but we got an amazing view from the balcony. We were super tired after the travel, so we just showered and relaxed a bit before heading to dinner. When it was time for dinner, we went to the Casablanca International Buffet, and the food was amazing. It was such a treat to be in an all-inclusive place because you don't have to even worry about the bill. They have so many options here. You can even pick out raw meats and they'll cook it in front of you right on the spot. They also got a ton of drink choices. After dinner, there was some live music which really set the vibe. To finish our night, we went for a little walk and then we headed to the Coliseum for a show. It was a perfect way to end the evening. Great entertainment and a lot of fun. Day 2, we started the day with a delicious breakfast at the Casablanca buffet. They had everything from fresh fruit to eggs and pastries. Can't go wrong with that. After breakfast, we grabbed some mimosas because why not? And took a golf cart ride around the resort. They show us some of the highlights, but of course, there was also a pitch for vacation packages. The tour was still super fun and gave us a good idea of how much there is to do here. It started raining, so we went into a shop where Jonathan bought some cigars and they treated us to some free Mama Juana shots. If you haven't tried Mama Juana, it's made by infusing a mixture of rum, red wine, and honey with tree bark and herbs. There are peacocks everywhere around the resort, and that was super cool. Once the rain finally stopped, we went to the pool and relaxed for a bit. They had live music going, which was great. We decided to go for a walk on the beach. It was super windy but still so relaxing.
Check it out, I got a free t-shirt.
For dinner, we went back to the Casablanca buffet. We went there a lot, but the food was so good. They have plenty of options, fresh and so flavorful. Day 3. We started our day with a quick breakfast because we had a Buggy tour booked. They picked us up right from the resort. The Buggies were such a cool way to see Puerto Plata. Our first stop on the tour was an artisan market, and they even treated us to some complimentary coffee. The coffee was amazing. After that, it was my turn to drive the Buggy, and it was so much fun. Next up was the beach. The ride there was a blast. We got covered head to toe in mud, but honestly, it was super worth it. Crazy time! So fun! We headed back to the resort after that, got cleaned up, and treated ourselves to some sushi at the VIP beach. It was so good. The rest of the afternoon was all about relaxation. We spent some time just lounging by the ocean, enjoying the view, and of course, we went for a swim. It felt amazing.
Sunny finally.
At the VIP beach, they had these super comfortable beds with the perfect view of the ocean. They had a fun party at the pool, so we joined in for a bit. Let me say, fun parties are a lot more fun than they sound. After all that, we showered up, got ready for dinner, and headed over to the Thai restaurant at the resort for our reservation. The food was absolutely delicious, and the best part was that they sing happy birthday to Jonathan. Wrap up the night with a drink and a peaceful little walk around the resort. Day 4, we started the day with this view from our room. Then it was off to breakfast. We were surrounded by peacocks everywhere. After breakfast, we were picked up from the resort for our tour of the Damahagua Waterfalls. The drive was so beautiful, with so many amazing views along the way. Our first stop was a traditional Dominican kitchen, where they show us how they make coffee here.
Little more, more, yes.
What you got? The coffee was incredible, and they even treated us with some hot chocolate.
Keep your cup, we're gonna use the same cup for the hot chocolate. You like that?
Next, we got to see some local artists show off their incredible work. We got to shop around a little and we picked a couple of souvenirs. Everything was handmade, so it felt really special. After that, it was finally time to hit the waterfalls. The hike together was easy and it was really pretty. Baby? Whoa. Really pretty. We got to jump and even slide down some waterfalls. It was so much fun. After the waterfalls, we went to a place where they show us how they make cigars. It was interesting, and of course they treated us to some Mama Juana shots again. Then we came back to the resort for lunch, and after that we went to the ocean for a swim. The water was perfect. At night, we got ready for dinner because we had reservations at the Dominican restaurant. The food was amazing, and once again, they sang happy birthday to Jonathan. After dinner, we headed to a live jazz show, and we even got to dance a little. Day 5. We started the day with a quick breakfast before heading out for our tour. Our first stop was an artisan market where we got to support local artists again. Next, we made our way to Monkeyland, where they treated us to some complimentary coffee and shots of Mama Juana. After that, it was time to meet the squirrel monkeys, and they were absolutely adorable. We spent some time feeding them and hanging out with them. Then we headed to the zip line. What an experience, and the views were amazing. The tour wrapped up with a delicious Dominican lunch. After lunch, we ventured into the city to explore a bit. Then we headed back to the hotel to relax and enjoy the beach for the rest of the afternoon. This is cute. This is so pretty. For dinner, we had a reservation at our favorite spot, the Brazilian Steakhouse. The food was incredible and the staff was super friendly. After dinner, we headed to the Coliseum for another show. We ended our day with our first silent party. It was super fun. Day 6, last day in paradise. We spent the morning enjoying the beach, taking in the beautiful surroundings, and soaking up every last moment of relaxation before heading to the airport.